Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another live cast, and I thought I'd jump on and take a look. I saw that we have some new Transformers Red Series figures that got debuted today, so we're going to take a look at that. It's for it says Transformers Tuesday Walmart Collector Con Preview. So we got Shockwave and Galvatron, so we'll take a look at that thanks to TFW2005.com. Be sure to go check that website out and all their socials. They are a great source of information for Transformers type stuff. And they've got some other figures we knew that were coming, so we'll take a look at those as well. Yeah, as long as we're out and about, we'll probably take a look at what's out on Big Bad Toy Store, see anything new. Hey, Firewall, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the chat. Starting late night tonight. What is new and exciting? Anything new exciting? I just put up a review for talk about the Red Series, the Transformers Red Series Optimus Primal. Go check that out on my video page there. If you have not seen, ooh, that is strong. If you have not seen that already, we are. I'm doing my impression of the critical drinker tonight. I got the cap on. Yeah, we're having a little adult beverage tonight, which is quite delicious. Kids don't drink. Let's see here. We finally have our first look at Legacy Blitzwing's alt mode. Yes, we're going to take a look at that as well. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find that one too while we're looking at all the fun stuff. No, that's not what I want. Let's go to news. Do they not have a picture of that on here? That's kind of interesting. Gallery. Let's come back. Let's do a search. Blitzwing. Interesting. You need the sunglasses too. Yes, if I'm going to do a proper critical drinker, I definitely need the sunglasses. He is, if you don't know who the critical drinker is, he is a fantastic YouTuber. He does reviews on movies, TV shows, games, things like that. Kind of talks about pop culture, that kind of stuff. He's from Scotland, but he's got a great accent. I could sit and listen to him all day, and he's quite hilarious guy. He's also on a lot of elsewhere. I mean, he's also on a lot of other casts, like he'll join like Chrissy Mayer. I've seen him on with Az from Healed versus Babyface. He does a lot of stuff with Mauler. Just an absolute great YouTuber. If you've never seen him, definitely go check him out. He's awesome. Totally dig the drinker. And he's usually on point when he talks about movies and stuff. If he says something's good, go check it out for sure. Let's see here. Legacy Blitzwing tank mode. Okay, that one's on. Looks like Cybertron. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this stuff. Well, actually, before we get into that, that's where I got derailed before. Let's see, some fun things that I am starting to work on right now. So I'm working on reviews for Pterosaur here. This guy is pretty freaking awesome. It's very fragile feeling, though, in a lot of places. This is definitely a collector's piece. I would not give this to a kid at all. Like, this beak on this head feels so fragile plastic. So do the feet. And then it's got these little itty bitty, where are they at? Tiny little hooks that go into his elbow. These little spiky things. Oh Lord, Those things are like itty bitty. I almost threw them away. They're wrapped in paper. I'm going to mention that in the review when I do the review on that guy. So, but that'll be coming soon. And he came with a golden disc, which is cool. This is actually my first golden disc for Beast Wars. It's an odd feeling plastic. It's a very cheap feeling plastic. What would be cool if they would do like a bronze coin of these? I'm sure they have in the past. That would have been really cool to get those. Kind of like those the coins that you get with the Masterpiece figures. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, review on Pterosaur is coming up sometime this week, and then I'm also working on a review for the Authentics Shockwave figure, and preliminary on this guy. This purple plastic. Yes, I don't know how long it's going to last because there's already transformed this thing one time, and there's already some stress marks on a few of the places, which I'll go into the review. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering about this. It's nowhere near the quality of plastic that Authentics Grimlock and the Authentics Megatron was, which it's not that expensive of a figure, but still, one transformation, I should not have stress marks on joints for a toy, especially one designed to be for a kid. From what people said, and take this with a grain of salt because it really is a she said, he said situation, but apparently Legacy Blitzwing can raise his arms up. Like he can do this. Can he not do that before? Or can he or can he not? I would expect that he could. That would be kind of expectant for me. You know, if I get a Transformer, I think his arms would go up. Yeah, I guess let's take a look at that first while we're talking about it. I guess let's see. That's on Cybertron. Cybertron.com. So let's share our screen. Sharing is caring. All right, so can't raise his arms. Okay. Okay. That's what I was kind of wondering. That's interesting. That will kind of suck if that is the case. I guess we will see when the figure comes out. So this is off Cybertron.com. And it says a Transformer Legacy leader class. Oh, he's going to be a leader class. I thought he was going to be a Voyager class. Is almost ready for distribution phase, and some of the fans got their hands on him. Ooh. While there is no review yet, so this got revealed this weekend. So Prime versus Prime, we'll probably have a review out tomorrow. I don't know how he gets figures so bloody quick. And I thought Prime versus Prime was like in Hong Kong or somewhere overseas. No, he's in England. He's in the UK somewhere, which is crazy. A gap filler set for Kingdom Dinobot, including some diecast gold discs. So I might want to consider that. Oh, that's a good idea. While it's a leader class figure, price point wise, this toy will be around the same size as Astro Train. I never did pick up Astro Train. I had the opportunity to get him twice, but he was a leader class figure too. He is said to come with several accessories aside from his gun and the sword. While the image is very blurry, it seems the nose cone is at the front of the tank between the treads, but this could be wrong. Let us know what you think. Yeah, that looks like the nose cone to me. Right there. Totally looks like the nose cone, which at a leader price position, I mean, that's a $50 figure, right? Leader class. That should look just like a damn tank, in my opinion. So if that's the case, that's kind of crap. The color scheme looks nice. I like the sand beige. That looks good. I'm not a big fan of this big purple plug here, though. That's kind of craptastic for a $50 figure. The nose cone is accurate to G1. Yeah, I suppose, right? Let's look at the cartoon. So Blitzwing G1 Transformers cartoon images from the show. Tank mode. Yeah, I mean, that's legitimately fair, I suppose. So just kind of. So there's straight off the cartoon, right? So that's straight off the cartoon. The nose cone is there. Is there any other ones? I mean, and that's the G1 toy. So I mean, it's accurate, I suppose. Not a lot of clips there, is there? Wonder if Transformers the movie. $1986. Screenshot from Cup. Come on, man. Cup and Blitzwing. What crap? I wonder if I can find it on YouTube real fast. Let's see. Blitzwing Transformers the movie. $1986. Oh, it keeps coming up flipping the new Bumblebee. There we go.
Bundling car and renter's insurance with...
Let me turn the sound off. I don't want to get a copyright strike here. All right. So let's see here. All right. So they're all attacking. Here we go. Come on down. Autobat. He transforms. Well, you gotta have an Insecticon flyby. Yep, I mean, the nose cone is there. That's legit. So I guess we can't complain too much about that. That's about right. So is what it is. I don't mind Blitzwing being a leader class. Yeah, he's Voyager in size, but the engineering is probably going to make up for it. In my opinion, I don't mind paying more for smaller figures if they're good. That's the key point there. If they are good, like sometimes the quality is not there, man. Like that first run of Siege figures were amazing, but some of the others were kind of thin and crap. A lot of people had issues with some of those, like the Blue Streak with the plastic breaking with that light blue. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What I would really like with Blitzwing, I think, is, especially with a leader class at $50, I'd like to get alternate heads, like swappable heads, like on a Marvel Legends figure, and give us like the classic G1 style head for Blitzwing, and then give us one that's got a Manny Faces style rotating head. So like I've got the New Day WWE here. So make it so that you could twist faces around on one of the heads to give us that Transformers animated head sculpt too. That would be freaking amazing. And that could be easily done with a swappable head. So I mean, they could totally do that. But will they do that? Probably not. So Hasbro, if you're listening, that would be a great idea. Or any third-party company, that would be fantastic to get something like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll take a look at it. Blitzwing was my favorite of the triple changers as a kid. That's the one I had, so I'll probably get him. But that's going to make me want to go back and get the damn Astro Train, and that's probably like $100 now. Something stupid. So I don't know. But yeah, so there it is. Blitzwing. We're probably going to see some more of them at some point here. So, all right. So let's look at the Red Series figures. So we had 2 Red Series figures. And again, this is from TFW2005.com, Transformers2005.com. And yeah, so Red Series. What did it say here? Let's look at the article a little bit. Here's a preview. The Transformer treasures await you at the Walmart Collector Con on Thursday, March 24th. So that's tomorrow, 1 p.m. Starting with some classic G1 Decepticons, Shockwave and Galvatron. Interesting. So you can also add Sandstorm, Buzzsaw, Night Prowler, Wolfgang, and Cybershark. Go to Hasbro Con for details. What's that take us to? Oh, to Walmart. Walmart.com. Are they on here? They're not even on here. Look at that. Probably sold out already. Walmart Collector Con. Hasbro pre-orders. So interesting. So we got some Black Series stuff. Black Series Imperial Clone Trooper, Shock Trooper from the Bad Batch. Let's take a look at this. It's kind of cool. It's interesting. They put a red one on there. You would think a Walmart exclusive would be blue. I would think the red one would go to Target. Black Series Vice Admiral Rampart. Really? That's kind of cool. Oh, he comes with a mouse droid. Very cool. Hell, I like it just for the mouse droid. I wish they would do some more droid packages. I'm a big droid guy. I love the droids and stuff. The purple panels on the side are what they're there for, the nature of the triple changers. Some of the stuff's going to end up where you wouldn't like it to be. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live chat, as always. I don't know, Transformers is double or triple the parts count compared to your average Marvel Legends. That's where most of the budget goes for Transformers, hence why the Transformers typically don't get a lot of accessories. That is true, but still, for $50, I think they could give us. I mean, look at Optimus Prime with his trailer. I mean, we got Roller, we had the little grabby guy in there. We could get an alternate head. I don't think that'd be a bad thing. I'm content with my animated Blitzwing, having since 2009. That said, I might pick up this mold if it's used for overcharged Diaclone colors. Yeah, that's true. And Alex, you missed it right before you popped in. I was talking about, since it's a leader class, I would like to have an interchangeable head, is what Firewall and I were talking about. I think it would be cool to get interchangeable head like a Marvel Legend, one that's a standard G1 style Blitzwing head, pop it off, and then another one that's like a Manny Faces head, like the New Day here, where you could twist the face around and get the 3 different faces from Transformers animated. I think that would be super cool. And maybe, if we don't get that, maybe you put it in the Legacy series and put the triple head changing face on it and repaint it for Legacy. That would be an easy. Fun fact, Tarkin was played by Wayne Pigram in episode 3. He was Scorpius in Farscape. Really, I did not know that. I did not know that. I think the CG looked a lot better in Rogue One than episode 3 for Tarkin, for sure. But yeah, I like the mouse droid. I think that's pretty neat. What's this one? Vintage Collection Carbonized Collection Shore Trooper. Oh, this is for was this Rogue One? Is that where this guy's from? The Shore Trooper? No, the Mandalorian. Shore Trooper. Oh, that was that's the same. That's what the Mando was wearing when they stuck in the building to blow it up, right? Okay. Interesting. Firewall says they may take a Diaclone Blitzwing, depends on how well Legacy Blitzwing does. Yep. I love the triple face gimmicks, so sign me up. That's what I'm talking about, man. We are getting a twin cast, so I'm glad. Yeah, that'll be cool. I still haven't seen Blaster anywhere around here. I need to pick up a Blaster at some point. Twin cast will be awesome. Death Star droid. Oh, yeah. Love a good Death Star droid. That's pretty cool. The 50th, that little 3 3/4 inch. Be cool in Black Series, the 6-inch. Be nice to get it at that scale. And what other stuff? Luke. We've already got this guy, though. I think. Maybe not. I know there's a Leia Jedi outfit one, but I don't. I swear we got him. Of which I've got. Talk about that. I don't drop the stuff here. I've got the Power of the Force one right here. I got this. It says $5. It was actually $2.50 because the booth I got it from got it for half off. So I got this for Star Wars Day here in May, and then also got the Stormtrooper. This is the one I had as a kid, not this Power of the Force, but the vintage one from the 80s. The box on this one's a little smushed, but again, $2.50. I couldn't pass it up. So that'll be a fun retro review for that. But yeah, I swear we got this guy already. We still need a Chug, a Garboil, and Enemy. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll go with that. Why do a predominantly human organization like the Empire have insectoid-headed protocol droids? That's a good question, and geekily enough, I know the answer to that. So the droids in Star Wars are built by a bunch of different companies across the galaxy, and some of the droid builders made the droids look more like themselves. So this particular droid was built by, I believe, an insectoid type race, which is why the head looks like that. There's a big thing in the beta canon stuff that the droid that's in Book of Boba Fett and Return of the Jedi, he was the torture droid in Jedi, right? That droid was also made by insectoids, and they made that face because they thought it looked like a human. They thought it would be better, and it was kind of creepy. So that's why they do it. I think the speeder bike trooper influenced Master Chief's helmet. Possibly. G.I. Joe retro Robert Grunt Graves toy. I don't know who this is. Grunt. I don't remember Grunt from G.I. Joe. He must have been one of the general toy figures. Like instead of a Cobra, just a general Cobra enemy, he was the Grunt. I don't remember him from G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was like a secondary cartoon to me as a kid. My best friend's little brother was huge into G.I. Joe. Doctor Strange Classic Comics. Interesting. So he's got a meditation head. That's a weird head. Comes with a few artifacts. I wonder what the blue head is. Do you guys know what the blue head is? I don't know that. I like the spots on the arms, although I feel like the spots should go up the arm too. Interesting. Very cool. Alex said, I remember reading once that the BK-1 battle droids heads were based upon Neimoidian skulls. Interesting. Very interesting, that one is. All right, so these are all the Walmart Collector Con figures that are left for pre-order. Looks like the Transformers are sold out, which is interesting. All right, so let's take a look at these guys. So these are the Transformers. We've seen these down here. Obviously, we got Sandstorm. I do like this. This is going to come out for retail. I do like this design. I'll probably pick it up just because I like the design. It's got the monster helmet there. Heard a new G.I. Joe game is in the works. They just released a Ghostbusters game. The trailer for that came out. Ghostbusters, what's it called? Let's see here. What's it called? Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Let's see here. So let's shrinky dink this. All right, so this is the game.
Right.
Oh, let's turn the sound off. I don't want to get any copy strikes. Final Seasons, The Walking Dead. That's zombies with sometimes, they're people bitching, sometimes zombies. So Ghost Corp. Basically, in this game, you've got Winston is hiring new Ghostbusters. So you're going to play the Ghostbusters, and you're going to come rolling out, become a Ghostbuster. So you're going to be put on a team. Why does that look like? It looks like Leslie Jones' character from the Horrible reboot was who that looks like. But yeah, so you're going to walk around. There's the ghosts. So you're a team of Ghostbusters, and you can either play as the Ghostbusters or as the ghosts. So like you can go, where's it at? You can go to raise a cult, and he pulls out the Tobin Spirit Guide, and then it opens up and it takes you to like hell or something. And then you can pick a ghost and be the ghost. So you can either play as a person or as a Ghostbuster or a ghost. So yeah, that's interesting. That's coming out pretty soon. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Grunt was the very first wave, not in the show much. He did get a Hall of Fame figure back in the 90s. Okay, very cool. Bluehead's probably obscure comic reference, probably. Strange decides to keep the mask as a way of hiding his identity, so stolen again, something like that. Okay, right on. I actually have the 90s Botcon Sandstorm, far more solidly built. Cool. Without a vintage Beast Wars collection, it doesn't fit with anything. It'd be amazing if this game was a reboot of Extreme, introducing them into the movieverse. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. They were in the, there was a, what was it? A comic book not too long ago where they brought them all together. There was the real Ghostbusters, the movieverse ones, the Extreme Ghostbusters, the 2016 reboot Ghostbusters, and I think a few other ones they made up for the comic book. It was like bringing all the multiverse stuff together. That was back, I think that was around when the 2016 movie came out. They were trying to make a cinematic universe. But they were definitely in there. So it'd be cool. Firewall. Fortunately, I have a big Beast Wars collection. Yes, Alex does. Good for him. Yeah. Good for Alex. Good for Alex. Gloat, Alex. Gloat. Okay, so yeah, but that thing's pretty cool. I like that. And then Buzzsaw. I'm definitely going to pick up Buzzsaw at some point. I just like the color scheme of the guy. And then Night Prowler. I believe this one's name. This is an easy pass for me. I've got the Netflix one. Netflix Cheetor. He's fine. I passed on the Black Panther one a couple times. I keep seeing him pop up. He's probably the only other repaint I'd probably get. Just because it was a Black Panther and it looks cool. But yeah, I've passed on him. And then we've seen this before. I don't know if I talked about it. Wolfgang. This is pretty interesting. So we're going to get this is a reissue Wolfgang, I believe. Looks like it to me anyway, which is kind of cool. I had a Wolfgang back in the day. We have a rumored Paralyzer, White Waspinator. I would love to get a Thrustinator. Back in the Generations, when they had the Generations Thrustinator, Big Bad Toy Store literally had that thing on sale for, I think, 7 years, and I kept just pushing it off. And I swear to God, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go buy this thing. And they sold out of it. And I was so mad because they only had it for like 25 bucks. But yeah, I'd love a Thrustinator figure. I think that would be cool. And then we're getting a Cyber Shark reissue, which this one threw me off because I always the hammerhead thing here. I always thought it was like his weapon piece, but I guess it can attack there. Love the original Beast Wars Buzzsaw. Yes. Already have OG Buzzsaw, hoping a repainting into Buzz Bomb. Theft of the Golden Disc. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Telemoka Pred Wolfgang. That's cool. Buzz Bomb uses the Fox Kids Waspinator color scheme. I would love a Thrustinator, or maybe somebody can make an upgrade kit for Waspinator to turn him into Thrustinator. Yeah, I guess if you did some clamp-on parts, that would work. I really want that vintage Cyber Shark. He was one I missed out back in the day. Yep. I've got Cyber Shark. I want the reissue of Hellscream. All right, right on, right on. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And then these are the two new ones. I guess these are the exclusives for the convention. I wonder if they're going to... Are these convention exclusives, or they're just going to release them at the convention and then eventually at Walmart? That would be kind of nice. But first up, we've got Shockwave. Looks pretty cool. I will give it that. That looks like Shockwave. Hellscream would be awesome. Yeah, that would be a cool figure. It's kind of funny that Hellscream, that you wouldn't... I don't think they would call him that, though, today. I would think that they would give it a different name. But who knows? Yeah, I'm digging the Shockwave. I like the head sculpt. The chest piece looks good. I like how he's got the double Decepticon logos on his arms, as he should. It'd be nice to see what other accessories he came with. I'm presuming he'll come with Energon cubes. So basically Waspinator and Wasp colors. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also want Ella Forca. Torca repaint from Beast Wars Nego. Torca would be nice. I'd like a new Torca. I think mine had some GPS and it broke. Firewall, pretty much. Are those colors right? These seem a little off. They seem a bit weird in color. Let's look. Shockwave G1 cartoon. Images. All right. Bring these over here. Okay, so yeah. I guess that's about right. In that image, it's a little offish. Interesting. What would be really cool is if he came with the little, like in this episode where he had the little version of himself. That would be awesome. So give him that as an accessory. I think that would be super cool. So many minigun shockwaves these days. Yes, always a shockwave of some sort. In fact, I've got a shockwave here. Huh? Shockwaves everywhere. Everywhere a shockwave. You get a shockwave. You get a shockwave. Everybody gets a shockwave. But yeah, that would be cool as an accessory. The little mini shockwave would be pretty cool, I would think. Yeah. The fact that he's got a gun that looks like his alt mode. That was always awesome. This is kind of funny. Corey Burton talking to Corey Burton right here. If you think about it, with Spike and Shockwave, he's sitting there talking to himself. Never noticed how chunky Galvatron's face looked. Yeah. It is in that one anyway. Depends on how they draw him. So yeah, so the Galvatron, he's got his Matrix. So he'll definitely get 2 grippy hands. He better get like a closed fist hand for his cannon. We don't get to see the cannon. He's got the treads down there. I don't know. Hasbro didn't even make a Quick Striker Silverbolt. I doubt they would ever make the Fusors from a Japanese exclusive show. Yeah, the Fusors were awesome. I love the Fusors. Masterpiece Shockwave is personally a holy grail of mine. Fair enough. I like the Siege Shockwave. That one's pretty cool. And he can kind of get into a gun mode. Check out my review on him. I put him in a fan mode. I have the RED reformatted Megatron, so I really want that red Galvatron. Shockwave looks awesome too. Nice. I have not seen the reformatted Megatron in hand. I have not seen that one in hand yet. Also sporting a frat boy beard. Bruh is ready to party. Yeah, look at him. He does have the little, he's got the little goatee thing going on there. How accurate is that to the cartoon, though? G1 cartoon Megatron. Kind of. Sort of. So I think it's really how you color scheme it. Like he's got kind of a darker chin there, but that's just straight black. It's hard to see the outlines of his face there. His eyes look a little too squiggy to me. That almost looks like that's the image that they're going for. It varies. Episodes are handled by different studios. Very off-model. Oh, yeah. Galvatron was all over the place. But, I mean, it's like a dark gray in most spots. The same with his shoulders. Look, that's like jet black. And they're gray on the bulk of these. There's the movie. Yeah, I mean, it's dark gray. That one's almost black. I think that's from... That looks like it's from Headmasters. Or maybe it's not. Maybe that is the American one. That's like a charcoal gray. Yeah, I think he's a little off. I think Galvatron's a little off. Siege Shockwave is awesome just for the fact that it's a transformer that transforms into the Transformers equivalent of Star Destroyer. Yeah, that's about right. Like the most of G1 on that matter, yeah. Yeah, they were all off model. We might get a Straxus from Kingdom Galvatron. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I wish they did more with his face separating him from Megs. In this toy or in general? That is the worst Transformers episode in the history of ever. It looks like he's wearing a diaper there. Carnage in C minor. Oh my god. I hope we get a Straxus. That would be cool. I agree, Michael. Price you pay for having such a heavily rushed production. Yeah, right. Cranking the crap out weekly. Yeah, this being the absolute worst. Carnage in C minor. Oh, that's kind of cool. They took the scene from Transformers the movie and put it in the UK colors. That's awesome looking. That would be fun to go back and take, like, digitize Transformers the movie and then recolor the Transformers and put them, like, in the Diaclone colors, the UK colors, stuff like that. That would be really fun. Galvatron and Soundwave were totally holding hands in one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some weird stuff that goes on in that. Like, there's, I think, Blaster and Ultra Magnus are riding on top of Broadside in his robot mode or something really. It just, yeah, it's a really weird thing. Yeah, this Galvatron's pretty sketch to me. It doesn't look like it's quite right. UK G1 toy Galvatron is the best Galvatron. It's why I want the Gin Selects version. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. In fact, I had that figure. Where's he at? It's over here somewhere. Let's see. Where are you? Galvatron. Get out of the way, Jonathan. I got too much crap over here. Is this? No, that's not it. It's way too tiny. These things are weird. I don't know if you guys seen these yet or not. Titan changers. All right. This looks way too tiny to me. This is way too tiny. Yeah, no, that's. Well, what did I do with Galvatron? Did I move him? Oh, he's back in the box. Yep, he's back in the box. But yeah, I do have that Galvatron. I'm going to do a review on him at some point here pretty soon. Yeah, this is kind of sketch to me. I don't know. I don't like the black. The face is off. Looks like he's sniffing a fart. Yeah, it's the blacks here should be gray. Should be a gray there as well, and that chin just looks too pointy. Looking at the other Galvatron pictures, it should be more squarish. Yeah. I'm going with that. Yep. His eyes need to be thicker. There should be some red on the top here. That should be kind of grayish. Yep. I'm going to repaint my eyes yellow because Marvel UK. There you go. They're probably going to come out with a Toy Hacks for that, if they haven't already. When I picture Straxus, I see him holding a lot slimmer than the Kingdom Galvatron mold. Looks, don't get me wrong, but the more wide and bulky look suits Galvatron, but for some reason in my mind, it doesn't with Straxus. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Speaking of Galvatron, I'm hoping Fans Hobby does an Armada Galvatron. Always dug his color scheme. Didn't we get a or was it Megatron? In the line before Siege. Was it Power of the Primes? They redid that Megatron figure and did the Armada. I think it was Armada Megatron, wasn't it? It wasn't Galvatron. Interesting. So yeah, there's our Walmart Collector Con figures. Interesting. Definitely like the Shockwave. Interested to see what accessories he comes with. Galvatron's a little disappointing to me. That's a bit of a shame, but oh well, I guess it is what it is. Not all of them look great. I'm not a fan of the Soundwave or Optimus Prime. I think Megatron's pretty cool. I will tell you, if you have not seen the review on Optimus Primal Red Series figure, go check that review out. I just popped that up earlier before the chat. Very impressed with that figure. It's probably the best, absolute best Red Series figure out to date that I've handled. I still have Knockout to review. I've got a Bumblebee. He doesn't look all that great. And I need to do the Coronation Starscream Red Series. But yeah, Primal is awesome, guys. If you've not picked him up, I advise getting him if you see him. Big thing I didn't know about the Primal on the Red Series, the shoulder cannons pop up on it. Like, had no clue. There's a button you push under the arm, and you pull the shoulder cannons up, which is amazing. So go check the review out. It's definitely cool. Only other repaint they could do is Mega Zarak. Yeah. Need to go catch you up later. All right. So yeah, so there's those. Very interesting. This was also something I haven't really talked about. But this was released a while back. I've got 2 of these on pre-order. Not coming out till January 2023. I hope they come out a lot sooner. I have the red Bumblebee. Not too bad, but too big scale-wise. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he's around here. So yeah, he's down underneath there. I agree. He looks interesting. I figured I'd go ahead and pick him up for review. The Coronation Starscream looks pretty nice. I can't wait to do that one. Let's see here. Flame Toys shown some prototypes for their Shockwave and Soundwave model kits. So if you're into model kit Transformers, they're super articulated. There you go. Very cool. I want a G2 repaint of Cobra Megs. Yes. That's a good idea, Alex. Repaint this as G2 Megatron. Easily done. That could be Generation Select easily. This thing looks awesome. I got to say, I'm super impressed with this. At first, I thought it was just the Siege figure remolded, and I don't think that's the case. I'm thinking this might be a new mold. What do you guys think? But this looks super cool. This is an idea. They should do this. I know it's for the 40th anniversary of G.I. Joe. However, they should do this as a line. They were going to do that in the late 80s, early 90s. They were going to do a line of G.I. Joes and Transformers, but the lines had fizzled out by then, and they never did take off. I think there were some prototype pictures. TJ Omega, I think, did a video on those. There's a Hiss Tank Optimus Prime statue. Yes, that was from, was it IDW or Dreamwave did that G.I. Joe Transformers crossover? I think it was Jay Lee did the artwork. I remember that. The Cobra Hiss is my favorite G.I. Joe Cobra vehicle. So this crossover is awesome. It's definitely one of the coolest. I like it. I'd like to see a Starscream Rattler. I don't know why they're not doing multiple figures for this. Starscream Rattler would be great. You could do the G.I. Joe tank, do that as Warpath. The little dune buggy you could do as Beachcomber, and the Jeep you could do as Prowl. Optimus Prime, well, what you could do, because there was the G.I. Joe that was the vehicle that was the semi-truck that carried the tank. So there was that one. They had the motorized tank, And then they had the semi-truck that you could put the motorized tank on and drag it around. So you could do Optimus Prime as that, and that way you could kind of combine those two. That would be awesome. Devil's Due. That's right. But IDW has done crossover stuff too. Yeah, G.I. Joe and Transformers have been crossing over since Marvel. I agree. They should do more. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a great line. Do a whole line of them. AWE Striker. Yeah, the Striker jet. I'd rather have Rattler Nacelle. Okay. But yeah, this looks great. I love the look of that Megatron. That looks fantastic. The Hiss parts look good on it. I like the little Baroness. Although I don't know why. I mean, Baroness is cool. Don't get me wrong. But why is it not Cobra Commander with Megatron? And I always think of Baroness with Ravage, because I think it was that that Devil's Due crossover. Alex, you were talking about. She had there was a cover, and I think they did a statue of Baroness with a chain with Ravage on a leash, which would be awesome. What should a Warpath, Joe Warpath, transform into? Into the tank, the G.I. Joe tank, that motorized tank they had. I forget what the tank was called. The green tank that they had. I had that as a kid. That was great. Just have him transform into that. Easy enough. I thought the same thing. Cobra Commander should have been better. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about Baroness. She's not too bad either. So there he is without the Baroness. I mean, there's a lot of backpack. I like how they turned the backpack into a weapons platform, though. That's pretty cool. Ravage, this is incredibly undignified, right? Yeah, that looks really good. GH7C. I wonder what that stands for. 788. Yeah, that looks so awesome. I mean, that looks really, really good. I'm guessing you can put a figure in here. Put a figure up here. Yep. $89. It's not a cheap piece, but it's definitely cool. I like how Megatron's cannon mounts up here on the top for additional weaponry. That's pretty awesome. It'd probably be pretty cool to have an undermount here as well. But, yep, you can put a figure in there. That's pretty cool. Very neat. Very exciting. Standard 3 3/4 inch Baroness. Tread reminds me of animated Blitzwing. It does. You could probably retool this as animated Blitzwing, to be honest. She got the little Cobra logos on her wrists. Be nice if she had a little bit more paint apps on here for $90. The Mauler was the name of the Joe's tank. Okay. Love the box. That looks awesome. Love it's got the Transformers on that side, G.I. Joe on the other. Comes together. Oh, that's just a gorgeous piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully, it does come out before January 2023. But yeah, I went ahead and put 2 of them on pre-order. Keep one in a box and take one out. I got all of the... I have 2 of every one of the collab figures, except for the only one I don't have is the Top Gun one. I did not get the Maverick one. And I'm kind of kicking myself for it, but kind of not. This was a must-have for sure. So if you have not picked this up yet, this is out of stock at HasbroPulse.com. They are no longer taking orders for this at Hasbro Pulse. You can put a pre-order in at Big Bad Toy Store for $89.99. I need to get a sponsor from Big Bad Toy Store here. We're on this page a lot. So you can get the pre-order. The nice thing about Big Bad Toy Store with their pre-orders, if you guys have never ordered from BBTS, is they do not charge your card until the figure actually arrives. They have also been putting out notices for people who forget they buy stuff and it might screw up your finance that week. They've been sending out email notices when stuff arrives, and then that way you know, so you're not gonna lose stuff. You be simping hard for Baroness, boy. Heck yeah, man. Did you hear nacho fries are back? I saw a commercial the other day for that, the nacho fries. They was pretty good. They're not big enough though. They need to make them like bigger in size. I'm a fat guy. I like a bigger stuff. Well, I'm losing the weight though. I've been dropping the weight. This isn't going to help me though. But what are you going to do, right? All right. Today's Transformer is sponsored by bourbon, the drink of choice. Do not drink alcohol, children. You shouldn't be watching this anyway. All right. Let's see here. So that's pretty cool. I like to mix ketchup with nacho cheese. I call it ket cheese sauce. Oh Lord, nachup, not nachup sauce. You could call it nachup sauce. They actually have sauces. Like Heinz makes them, and who else makes it? The mayonnaise company. I can't think of the name of the mayonnaise company. Hellmann's and Heinz both make them, where they've got there's ketchup and mustard mixed together. There's a ketchup, mustard, and mayo mixed together. And I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know. That seems a bit too much. Seems a bit too much. Woo. Seems like the right amount of bourbon. All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I definitely dig that. What about Hasbro Pulse? Is there anything out here? Yeah, let's look at the what else 40th anniversary wise, Joe wise, we got going on here. Yeah, his tank is sold out over here. Retro collection, Cobra Officer and Cobra Trooper, $41.99. That's pricey. Cobra Officer, the Cobra Trooper. What's the difference between the two? So he's got the red instead of the silver. Come on. Here we go. So it looks like it's the same mold. They're just different paints, right? No, they do have a little bit molding difference, and they got a different weapon. Man, $40 though. That's $20 a piece for those two guys. That seems about $10 too much, I think. Let's see. Taco Bell really hit it on an effective marketing play. Dropping and then bringing back nacho fries increases demand. Yeah, they do it a lot. Ketchup and mayo is fine, but that's where I draw the line. Womp, 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 womp. If you're going to do mayonnaise, it's got to be real mayonnaise, no light mayonnaise, no fake mayonnaise. And I'll tell you what, mayonnaise, if you get a good classic cheeseburger, like with bacon and cheese, tomato, lettuce, some mayo on it is like awesome. Definitely good stuff. Alex, remember that scene in The Dark Knight when Ledger's Joker hid amongst his henchmen and then tricked them into offing each other? I want to see Cobra Commander do likewise. have him show up as a Cobra Trooper. Classified series Cobra Viper Officer. Also sold out. Oh, and Vipers. Oh, it's a 3-pack. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I will give it that. I don't know if I remember the Viper Officer in the show. I remember the Vipers. I like the effects. Those are cool. They need to start using these kind of effects with the Marvel Legends figures so they can make them interchangeable. It's a neat box. That's pretty neat. Unfortunately, it sold out. What else we got? Anything else? Oh, man. Classified Zamot and Tomax. They are both sold out. I would have figured Tomax and Zamot would have come as a 2-pack. That's weird they didn't do that. Didn't they come as a 2-pack in the original G.I. Joe? Viper officers are bootlickers imitating a Cobra Commander's glass mask. I swear these guys came as a 2-pack back in the day. Interesting. It looks like I don't know, the sculpt looks a little weird. Let's take a look at Tomax. Now, one had the scar. He's got the scar on the right. The other one's got the scar on the left, right? Is that correct? So mad. He's got his... Doesn't look like this one has a scar. But he's got a scar on the cheek. Their outfits are different. They're mirrored. I love the twins, but I understand why they didn't come together. And yes, back in the day they did. That's what I thought. Probably get re-released as a 2-pack in a new color scheme. Maybe. I thought their scars, Tomax and Zamot, G.I. Joe, 80s. Because I know their outfits were mirrored. Oh, one had a scar and one did not. I thought they both had scars, but they were mirrored scars. So one guy's got a scar on his cheek and the other one did not. Wait. Swear they both had scars. I remember Corey Burton voiced one of them. Yep. I like how they didn't have the same voice. That's cool. Stalker. I don't remember Stalker. Was he another early wave? He looks angry. He's cool looking. Oh, I need a bat figure. I cannot find these to save my life. Ah, these are awesome. somebody on oh my gosh, almost knocked the whiskey over. Somebody on what's the 3D print plastic thing you can get people with 3D printers to print your stuff. Somebody is on there making custom plates for the bats with like Decepticon logos and clear Cobra logos, and I've seen one with a Skeletor on it. Very, very cool stuff. What do you think about the Cobra Law concept? Fans are turned off by it. A lot of fans are. I didn't mind it. I thought it was a little jumping the shark a bit. When I was a kid, I had the figures. Some of the figures. I had the guy with the little green serpenty arms. I think he was the head guy. And then I had a guy, was it Batros or whatever his name was, the guy with the bat wings. I had him, and I had the guy with the little snake tail and the little green tentacles. Those are the two I had. Shapeways. Yes, Alex, Shapeways. I just went and looked at my older figures of the twins that I got in the 2000s, and both of them have a scar on the opposite side of each other. That's what I thought. But, well, I guess that was later on they had the scars on opposite sides because the G.I. Joe cartoon did not. One had a scar and one did not. Nemesis Enforcer was the winged guy. Yes. Yep. And then, let's see here. Who was the guy with the tentacles? Cobra Law. Actually, you know what? I think I had all three of these guys. Globulus was the guy with the tail thingy. Yep. Here they are. Bloop. Yep, I had all three of these guys. These two were my favorite. Yep, that was Globulus. And in the cartoon, he had this weird ball thingy. That's cool. Somebody does some custom stuff. That's neat. And then, well, that would be why. It was a 3-pack. That's why I had all three. Okay, duh. Yep, it was a 3-pack. Cobra Law team. Makes sense now why I had all three. And it makes sense because my parents would have bought that because it would have been 3 action figures in one. Yeah, Nemesis Enforcer, the Royal Guard, and then Globulus with posable snake body. They did not have the chick in it, though. There was a female. I forget what she did. There are 2 O-Rigs figures, but part of the 2000 line. Okay. Kind of want a new Copperhead and Python Patrol. Yes! I liked those color schemes, the Python Patrol. The what was wasn't that the helicopter that broke into the 3 pieces? Wasn't that the Python, or what was that thing called? Globulus was voiced by Burgess Meredith, making him the Orson Welles equivalent of the G.I. Joe movie. Okay, yeah, I can see that. The Penguin doing Globulus. Pythona, yes, Pythona. That was the chick. She never got a figure. Oh, and the voices of the twins are Corey Burton and Michael Bell. Okay. I knew Corey Burton was one. I didn't know the other one. I don't know who else. Who else did Michael Bell do? Oh, look. Somebody did a custom Pythona. There you go. Those are pretty cool custom figures. I always kind of considered the Cobra Law as the Snake Men to Masters of the Universe. That's what they reminded me of. Yep, they were okay. I didn't mind them too much. I was a little kid when they came out, so I'm like, all right, whatever. Cobra Officer looks pretty cool. Nice. Viper. There you go. There's the Viper action figure. I like the color scheme on this guy. It's got a very G2 Transformers vibe. He's got that shield. Yeah, that looks cool. The helmet's a snake. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Michael Bell did a bunch of voices in the 80s. Prowl. Okay, I knew he was a Transformers guy, but I couldn't remember who he was. So he did Prowl and Bombshell, Scrapper, and Swoop. Okay. Very cool. He was also Duke. Okay. Interesting. I had heard that, so when Transformers the movie came out, it didn't make enough money at the box office that they wanted to release G.I. Joe at the theater, because the initial plan was to put G.I. Joe the movie in the theater as well, but they didn't make enough money from Transformers the movie to do that. So they made it a TV event instead, because they could get more advertising dollars out of it. And initially they wanted to kill off Duke, but they didn't because of the backlash that they got from Optimus Prime. Yeah. Don Messick, voice of Ratchet and Scavenger, was also Boo Boo in Yogi Bear. Interesting. Yeah, those guys did a lot of different voices out there, man. I still need to get a Zartan figure. Loved Zartan. It's unfortunate that this one doesn't change colors. Oh, look, he's got a Snake Eyes head. Storm Shadow head. That's pretty awesome. The Master of Disguise. One of the coolest villains in G.I. Joe, for sure. How about a Hard R Dreadnoks show? That would be interesting. The Dreadnoks were cool. That's pretty cool. That Viper figure. It's what I liked about G.I. Joe. Lots of army building. That's an interesting bat. Python. Oh, it's a Python Patrol bat. That's why. Like, why does that look so different? We got those back in the 80s too. I remember that. They repainted these for Python Patrol. I'm surprised they don't have that super armored Cobra Commander yet. Storm Shadow, that's pretty awesome. There you go. That's the classic Storm Shadow. That's the one I'm... They have so screwed up the G.I. Joe movies 3 times now. They're not hitting what they're supposed to be doing with these things, man. The characters are there. The costumes are there. I don't understand why they can't get it right. It makes no sense to me. Preferably live action. Think Peacemaker meets Trailer Park Boys by way of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that biker shows up with Ron Perlman. I always forget the name. I actually just finished Peacemaker not too long ago, about a week or so ago. Very good show. Very good show. I didn't think I was going to like it. Very R-rated. They totally took it there. When you said R-rated, I thought Peacemaker, right? Yeah, Peacemaker totally used advantage of an R type rating for sure. Very funny. Did this get backed? Yes, it did. The Sky Striker got backed. I kind of figured it would. It wasn't too bad in price, and it's a pretty big jet. They overpriced that Rancor. That's why that didn't. And they didn't have anything cool to go with that Rancor. Season 2 has been confirmed. I heard that. Peacemaker Season 2. Oh, Croc Master. Yeah, that Rancor should have been about $100 cheaper than what it was. If they were going to go for that $350 price on that thing, they should have given us a Black Series Jabba the Hutt throne to put our Black Series Jabba figures on. Salacious Crumb, I didn't mind because I don't have him because I didn't get the Star Wars convention exclusive set. I've just got the regular retail Jabba. But like the throne would have been cool. And then, so they should have given us a throne and the trap door over the Rancor. I think, a set like that would have been flippin' awesome. And then the Luke and the Gamorrean Guard would have been nice. But they shouldn't have put those figures on cards. They should have just put them in bags. Croc Master would make a great horror movie villain. Yes. Yes, he would. I concur. So that's cool that they did this. This will be neat. I did not pick this up, but I had this as a kid. One of my favorite toys as a kid, for sure. Totally love that. All right, let's take a look at Big Bad Toy Store. What else is coming out? So G.I. Joe Ultimates Wave 3, Storm Shadow, Cobra Trooper, and Scarlett and Doc. Man, these things are expensive. So these are the Super 7 versions, basically, of the cartoon classified series, right? And that basically these things. I'm surprised they never made Copperhead and Croc Master into Dreadnought members. Yeah. They inhabit the swampland. Absolutely. These look cool, and they look cartoon accurate, but they are so expensive. Doc. He's like the G.I. Joe Ratchet. He's got a mortar. He wasn't in too many of the cartoons either. I think he was a first season guy. I don't remember him towards the end. Scarlett. She doesn't look too bad. Always remember her with her little microphone. Yeah, she was always like in a helicopter or something talking to somebody. A little thick. She a little thickster. Always liked Scarlett over Lady J. I always thought she was cooler than Lady J. Whoa! Storm Shadow, he's definitely a little bit bigger there. Tan skin option. The Super 7 figures are cool. Transformers one also, but they are so expensive. Yes, they are. Doc is a nickname, not a code name. He's got the tattoo. That's cool. Oh, he's got interchangeable. That's nice. Oh, he's got the killy hands. And that looks pretty sick. I like that one. Doc was replaced by Lifeline. Yes. I remember Lifeline. Was Doc not his code name? What was his code name? Carl W. Greer, a.k.a. Doc. Yeah, I remember Lifeline. I don't remember Doc so much. Lady J looks pretty. That looks pretty accurate. His head looks a little off. Flint looks pretty decent. Is that? That's not Baroness, is it? There's no way that's Baroness. I do not remember Baroness looking like that. No, I meant Doc isn't a suitable name as a code name, more like a nickname your patients give you. Okay. Like I thought his name was Doc. What? I do not remember that. Is that like season 1 Baroness or something? G.I. Joe Baroness 80s. Yeah, I guess it is. She did have a blue costume. But she had yellow glasses, not green. Well, no, I guess she did have green glasses too. Yeah, this is supposed to be like season 1 Baroness. Look at that. That's weird. I do not remember that at all. That's a good Cobra Commander. I like that look. Interesting. Whoa, how you doing? How you doing? Simping for Baroness. Oh, yeah. She wore blue in the first few episodes. Yeah, I was going to say, that had to have been season 1. Baroness had that outfit in the very first mini-series. Okay. When did she have this outfit? And can we get an ultimate of that, yo? That's what I'm talking about. I think I remember the black turtleneck and the red jacket one. Yeah, but this is what everybody remembers right here. That Baroness. Interesting. Whoa. Girl's going out. I feel like, oh, this is date rape right here. Date rape. I feel like, look, he's in a tuxedo. I feel like Lady J replaced Scarlett in the show. Yeah, Destro's okay looking. I liked when he got the gold helmet later on in the series. The leopard print outfit was cool. He's got a lot of weapons. Look, he plays Atari. That's pretty awesome. I think that outfit, they were on a ranch and she tricked Wild Bill. That's very possible. That is very, very possible. Lady J. Her sculpt's pretty good. I'll give it that. I don't know. I still like Scarlett better than Lady J. Flint. Wasn't he really over Duke? Like, I feel like sometimes Flint was in charge and sometimes Duke was in charge. Destro's accent was odd. He was supposed to be Scottish, yet he sounded vaguely African. Yeah, see, that was always what I thought. I always thought he was South African. I always thought he was an arms dealer from South Africa. Especially in the later seasons when he got the gold mask and leopard print. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's from South Africa. Oh, yeah, I like that. That looks real nice. That bat looks awesome. Duke looks pretty good. That's the OG Snake Eyes for sure. Oh, that bat is awesome. That is all like the damage. Cobra Commander looks cool. Nice. You can take the cape on and off. He's got the alternate head. Man, they should have given him the hooded head too. Why not just give him the hooded head? Or instead of the stupid Cobra. That's lame. Naked HD online. Yeah, you're getting blocked. I don't know who that is. Let's see here. I think Duke outranked Flint and Hawk outranked them both, but when Flint was in episodes, they didn't use Duke as much. Okay. Renegades really upped the Scottishness, even hired a Highlander cast member, Clancy Brown, to voice him. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that Duke looks pretty good. The OG Snake Eyes. With the wolf. I like the newer Snake Eyes better. But still pretty cool. Ooh, the Gargoyles. Brooklyn is up for pre-order. Pretty nice. Wow, that guy looks wicked. I've got Goliath. I got him in the Halloween box. He's pretty cool. Saving him for 31 Horror Toys in 31 days. Coming this October, for those of you just joining us. OG Snake Eyes reminds me of Vigilante from Peacemaker. Dude, Vigilante was crazy. There was something wrong with that guy. He was crazy. Yeah, this thing looks cool. I don't know if I'd game though or not. Oh, Thalog. That looks nice. Is that a different head sculpt from Goliath? Looks like the face is a little eviler looking. That looks really, really cool. He's got a case full of monies. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Gargoyles was one amazing series. Yeah, I'd like Disney Plus to do a new version of it. I think that would be really cool. Hudson, I like him. He's pretty cool. Big fat Scottish guy. He kind of reminded me a bit of a Klingon. Oh yeah, he comes with the dog. I'm guessing he comes with the dog. Let's see, where's the box? Do they even have the box? Maybe he doesn't come with the dog. Maybe the dog comes by itself. When I first saw Hudson, Demona, and the trio, I immediately thought of the other Agarg clones. Yes. Yep. Wow, why are these so much? 41, 41, 41. This guy's only 34. This is a good figure. Oh, he's got them on sale. They must have too many of them. Or they sell as well as I thought they were going to. This is a great figure. I'd like them to repaint these guys in stone color, too. This guy's hefty. He's got a jalapeno. He comes with a jalapeno. A jalapeno. One jalapeno. If done right, it would be an awesome live action. Yes. That would be, yes. Maybe a Disney Plus series. Sure. Could do that. We could do that. That would be awesome. I would be down for that. Thalog's blue loincloth was how it looked in his introductory episode. For the remainder of the show, he wore red, silver, and white armor. Yes, you are correct. He did. That's how I pretty much remember him. Gave him more of a villain look. Jalapeno was a reoccurring catchphrase on the show. I don't remember that. I do not remember that at all. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Thalog, when does he come out? March. So he should be out anytime. How about this guy? September. Makes sense he comes out in March. He's just a repaint. How many accessories does he come with? Oh, that's awesome, seeing the two side by side. He does have a different face. So he's got the different face sculpt, comes with different hands. Let's get the little gun thing and the case full of cash. Pretty cool. Yamaguchi Reveltech. I'd love an HBO Spawn line. Like animated HBO series. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know why. They haven't done too much Spawn. Like, McFarlane Toys hasn't done much with the Spawn figures, really, lately. They've been focusing on the DC properties. Every once in a while, you'll see Spawn stuff come out, but not too terribly often. Which is a bit of a shame. They own the property. You'd think they'd put them out. Interesting. Marvel, Amazon, Yamaguchi, Reveltech. Gwen, a reissue. $84, man, for a 6-inch figure. Looks cool, though. That's awesome. Decent. That looks cool. I like that pose. I like that arc you can get there. It's pretty nice. Always on the phone. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'd like to see Spider-Gwen in live action. The flare gun, my parting shot. Todd McFarlane spent decades struggling to make a new movie. Yeah, he's been working on it. They've been talking. I don't even think it's past pre-production yet. They're talking about making it an R-rated film and making it kind of horror-centric. And I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it. It's just, we've got the technology now, but they could do it well. I don't know. I don't know. Spider-Man. That looks pretty cool. Again, $84 is a lot of money for a flipping figure, man. 6-inch figure. You guys need to help me promote the channel and get some more people out there signing up. By the way, if you're watching this video for the first time, every 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give you guys, the fans, an action figure away for free. Maybe a couple of them. I don't know. We've got a bunch of them sitting around. So make sure you subscribe. If you're watching the channel for the first time, hit subscribe. Down below, hit that alert button for when new videos come out. Alex and Michael can tell you, and Firewall, they can all tell you that I will randomly pop up and do live shows periodically. I don't have anything really scheduled as of yet. I'd rather he just finish the HBO show. Ending on a cliffhanger needs resolution. Yeah. I can't remember the end of the show. God, it's been so long since I've seen it. That is a very bulky Deadpool. That's cool looking. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Very angry Venom. This is the Venom I want in the movies. I don't want the Venom that we got in the Sonyverse. I don't want the Lethal Protector. I want Venom as a bad guy. I want this attacking Spider-Man. That's all I want. I don't have a lot of needs in life. Just that. Wolverine. Does he have a Bone Claw option? Doesn't he have like energy claws in the comics now or something stupid? I swear I saw that. Spawn vows to reclaim his humanity. Wanda is about to birth the Antichrist. Oh. Well, yeah, that's for sure a cliffhanger. Yeah. Oh, cable looks cool. It's a nice pose. Got to use a stand to hold it up, though. That's a bit disappointing for $100. That's funny. MCU Venom will probably be Mac Gargan. Who is Mac Gargan? Is that a comic character? I don't know, Mac. Or is that an actor? Mac Gargan. Mac Gargan Venom. Oh! Scorpion. The Scorpion Venom. Yeah, I could see that. But I feel like he's got to have the regular Scorpion outfit first before he becomes Scorpion Venom. And I did not like that at all when they first did that. I hated that, but looking back on it, I like it. If that makes sense. Like I hated it at first, and then I'm like, okay, it's a Scorpion, it's another arachnid. They've got Venom. It kind of made sense. That's pretty awesome. That's cool. If I had this figure, that's how I would display him. I have a few Revoltech figures, mostly anime. Great figures, but I hate the figure stands they come with. Yeah, I have I think it's the Michael Jackson. I think it's a Revoltech. Maybe. No, it's a Figma. My Michael Jackson's a Figma. And it's very similar that way. Very odd figure, the zombie Michael Jackson from Thriller. And I had to buy that, I think from China. I think it's a knockoff. I don't even think it's the original. But it came in the box and everything, so I don't know. That's cool. That looks neat. I like that. So yeah, those are pretty cool. Hooper. That's pretty. Oh, he's got the chum bucket. Heh. That's pretty awesome. Oh, he's got the cage. That's fantastic. I would have to get this figure and then have Dreyfus autograph it. Like, I'd have to find him at a convention. I don't think he does conventions, though. That would be fantastic. I mean, they could always depict, like, the Ultimate and Spectacular versions around Peter's age. Was a close friend. They had a falling out to do different from Hardy's Brock. Well, they've already got the Scorpion. They introduced him in Homecoming, and he's already in jail. So Spider-Man caught him doing something at some point because he's the reason he's in jail. But they don't really talk about it. So be cool just to see Scorpion as a villain. Yeah, Figment stands are annoying. Very annoying. I'm not a fan of them. Oh, I love Jaws. That is a cool figure. I didn't know about that till now. Yes. So when does he come out? Comes out in September. Nice. I like the cloth swimsuit. What are the... I swear the bulk of our live chats are like us just window shopping for new figures. That's not a bad thing, though, is it? You guys don't mind that? Excuse me. I apologize. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Very cool. I am going to take a very quick break for a half a second. I am going to go get some more ice and another soda. So I will be back in about 1 minute, guys. Look up Richard Dreyfuss, Family Guy, Stand By Me, prepare to laugh to death. All right. I will be back momentarily, guys. All right. I am back. No, I mean, depict the MCU version of Eddie Brock like his ultimate spectacular selves. Oh, okay. Like, wasn't he, was it Special Agent? No, that was Flash. Right? Flash Thompson is Agent Venom with S.H.I.E.L.D. Isn't that right? It's been a while since I've seen this. That's a great episode of Family Guy. Oh, yeah, the Richard Dreyfuss. I think I've seen that. Lights, cigarette takes a puff. Toughest gig you're ahead. So where are you from? Yonkers, Queens? All right, what else we got? It's fun and exciting. Silverhawks? What? I remember the Ultimates. I was never into the Silverhawks much. $249. That's a very interesting fan base right there. That's the one. I think I had that Silverhawk. I think one of my grandparents got me that for Christmas one year because they were out at the same time. Thundercats. It was the same show. The same toy company made them. IGN, I think, or LGN, or something like that. Eddie Brock was too spectacular. Harvey Dent was to Batman the Animated Series. So they were compadres. See, I remember when I was young in the 80s and 90s, Eddie and Peter were rivals at the Daily Bugle. That's the way I always remember them. Yeah, I'm not much of a Silverhawk fan. I think this would be an easy pass for me, especially for that price point, man. Wave 2. Damn. That confident. They haven't done wave 1 yet, and they're confident that they're going to sell it all, huh? I do not remember a cowboy who had a guitar that could shoot music. Had any tiger sharks? Tiger sharks. I don't know. I gotta think. Let me take a look. Tiger sharks. Oh, yeah, that was the other one. The tiger sharks. Yep, I remember that one too. Barely. Barely. Like, they played Silverhawks where I lived periodically, but not too much. Too bad the new Silverhawks are not chromed like the originals. Yes, I did like that with the originals. They were chromed. The Tiger Sharks, I think they played one run through with them because they played Thundercats daily because that was the super popular one. And then they would play the Silverhawks would play on Saturday mornings, and then they started playing Silverhawks after Thundercats in the afternoons. And then Tiger Sharks got a run through on Saturday morning, and I think they put them in the morning with Silverhawks and the other Ghostbusters that were not the real Ghostbusters. The Filmation Ghostbusters. They put those in the morning before school. Because you had cartoons in the morning before school and cartoons after school. Tiger Sharks had a cameo in Thundercats 2011, did they? I don't know if I ever finished that series or not. Look up the Silverhawks Robot Chicken sketch. I vaguely remember that. Wow. Okay, so he's the Cowboy Hawk. Bluegrass. Okay. He's the big meathead one. Steel Will. Oh, he looks like a big baddie. Oh, look at the little cute thing. I remember that bad guy. Monstar, yeah. Was he the big bad? Whoa. That's an ugly chick. Windhammer. Yeah, I remember that one. And then you can get a throne. Well, who comes with the throne? Transformation throne, chamber throne. So the throne is all by itself. They literally, they made a throne action figure. Oh, that's hilarious. At least when I got my Snoke figure from Entertainment Earth, that had the throne, because I wanted the throne, but at least it came with a Snoke figure. That's funny, man. What was this bad guy called? He is also Monstar, so they're both Monstar. This must be the armored up Monstar versus the non-armored up Monstar. Okay. Monstar is Mumra's furry. Illegitimate son. That's right. Okay, so he started off. So he was like Mumra, and he would start off like this, because I remember him being like a cat-like character. And then he would do whatever he did, and then he would power up into the Roboto version right here. Yeah, because you can see the cat right there. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. God, dude, we're digging up, pushing almost 40 years going back there, man. 30, 35 at least. That's crazy. Crazy sauce. Silverhawks. Haha. Reveltech Takaye series action figures. Yatsuba, Reveltech, Danboard Collect, and Capsule 2-pack. What the F? Cardboard box people? I don't even know what this is. This looks like Robo Chibi with cardboard box people. The wildly popular character Danboard, no clue, from the Japanese word Danboru, means cardboard. Well, okay, fair enough. Is a robot costume made of cardboard worn by Miuri, who moves when coins are inserted into the back on the left of the chest. So a smaller capsule version is joined for this amazing 2-pack. Is this a game? No idea what that is. Monstar was basically outer space Wilson Fisk running numerous criminal schemes. Fair enough. Project Reveltech Takaye Series KT Jize, a Kamino Skeletal Warrior. That looks awesome, but I don't know if it's $75 worth of awesome. That's literally a skeleton in samurai armor. There's no way that's $75 of cool. No, thank you. An Alphys. Okay. Reveltech Zetman. Well, that looks neat. $40. That's a better price, too. Very Japanese looking. That looks neat right there. I like that. Articulation points, I'm taking it. Comes with a stand. Like the translucent wings. That's pretty cool. How big is that figure? 5.46, so just under a 6-inch. Okay. Sure. Japanese Jason and the Argonauts. Yeah, the skeleton guy, for sure. Chico Kutin. Wood grain version. That's cool looking too. Oh, stepping on that one. That looks pretty damn wicked. I like that a lot. Reminds me of Devilman. Oh, the other one? Yeah. I agree. This is very cool. I like this a lot. Uh-oh. Booty, 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 rocket. Oh, wait, no. Oh, poor little guy. Why you gotta step on him, bro? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I dig that. Another wood grain. Different character. Oh, stepping on a different dude. Why they gotta be stepping on people? Now he's artsy with the step. That's pretty awesome. $40, not bad. Superman, $109? Are you kidding me? I like the blue. No way I spent $109 on that, though. Good God. You can get in some awesome poses. I will give you that. got a lot of head sculpts. Interesting. They step on others because they're above everyone else. Oh, they must be Democrats. Oh! Mickey Mouse figure. Complex movie. $100 for Mickey. I like he's articulated. I'd like to get this figure and turn it into a Darth Mickey, but I don't want to spend $100 on that. Oh, yeah, that head right there. Take the colored Mickey here. And where's the angry face? So, what you do is take this Mickey Mouse, and then you make a black Sith robe and put over Mickey Mouse to control all of the Star Wars characters. That would be awesome. How big is that figure? Made of plastic, highly articulated, based on the 1936. Yeah, how tall is it? It's probably 5 inches or so. $100. Wish he came with his Steamboat Willie getup. Yeah, the black and white one, definitely. That would be cool. If he came with the actual Steamboat for $100, sure. That would be awesome. But the figure by itself, no way. No way. Ooh. Evangeline. I've never seen any of these. They look neat. I started getting back into the original Cowboy Bebop. They've been playing those on Cartoon Network lately. That's been fun to watch. Yamaguchi Rebeltech. My Academy. I watched one of the My Academy. I've never seen the series anime. I don't know if they do them in series or they only do the movies. I was watching on Stars. They were playing a movie of My Academy. And it was one where they take all the students and put them on an island to protect the people on the island. And it was actually really, really good. With Peg Leg Pete too? Yeah, we can throw Peg Leg Pete in there. That might be $150 though if we put them in there. I'd give them $150 for a Mickey, a Peg Leg Pete, and the Steamboat. That'd be worth $150. Yeah, but my Hero Academy was actually pretty cool. I was impressed with it. I can't remember the name of the movie. I've never sat through Cowboy Bebop besides a few clips. It's actually pretty good. It's been years and years since I watched it initially. And then that craptastic Netflix one came out. I watched like 5 minutes of it. Was like, oh dear God. And then Cartoon Network, when that came out, they started replaying Cowboy Bebop again, like at midnight or 1 o'clock, and I started watching it again. Good stuff. Deadpool, we looked at Rebeltech again. Ooh, Arkham Knight. That looks pretty neat. Come at me, bro. How you doing? This is literally a bug. $100 bug toy. What? I mean, it looks like a bug. It's an articulated bug toy. You would freak someone. Oh, you would freak someone out with that. Look at that. That's crazy. I like the wings. There's no way. Holy crap, it's huge. Okay. maybe I would pay $100 for that. They really got to show it off. Arkham Knight really should have just been Red Hood. Jason Todd Twist was obvious anyway, right? Didn't they do... Doesn't he have a version of that suit where the bat helmet is red? A Hornet. You can get a Hornet, too. Yeah, if they had a green version for Waspinator. Why doesn't he have... He doesn't have the Stinger, though. Oh, there it is. Pissed off. Arrgh. Why is it balled up like that? Pincers open, pincers closed. Open up. Oh, okay. With and without Stinger. You would freak someone out with that thing. Stag Beetle and the Hornet would be perfect for Skull Island stop motions. Yeah. That's kind of cool. .5 inch. Does he have a without a helmet? I guess not. I like the armor paint. That's pretty neat. Oh my god, another bug. A water bug. That's crazy. Oh, that must be his little prey. Yep. That's weird. The bugs are kind of weird. KT Project. Oh, glow in the dark skeletons. $80. Oh my god. 6.5 inches tall, but oh my god, for $80? There's no way. Ooh, the Joker. That's pretty neat. Not for $90 though. Man, I don't know. I like the ha 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 ha. Harley. Now, if they were together, that wouldn't be too bad. Do a 3-pack for $150. Tigger. He's the bounciest of all. I was going to say, how do they... It's got to be on a stand. That actually looks pretty cute. Not for $90 though, man. Piglet? He comes with a Piglet? Guess you get 2 figures. Piglet does not look very articulated though. Is he going to bounce Piglet? Poor Piglet. What is this? That's a hella armor. Sure. Crazy. Evangeline. They've done Transformers. Wasn't there a Transformers paint scheme of this thing? I remember this paint scheme. Anime Ninja Joker is the Tommy Wiseau Joker portrayals. Super weird. I never saw the Batman. Was it Batman Ninja? The anime one, where he's like a samurai or a ninja or something. I've seen clips of it. I've never actually seen the full movie. It looks pretty good. That thing's pretty crazy looking. That's the standard Evangeline thing. Never seen those. Rebel Tech. Optimus Prime. How tall is this thing? 5.5 inches. Oh my God, for $90. Poses well, I guess. That's a cool shot. He's X. Never! Thump. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's a bad placement. That's cool looking. Now, an anime version of the Transformers would be pretty cool, too. Prefer Optimus with yellow eyes, more striking. Yep. I would love to see an anime Transformers series, like straight anime style. I think that would be really, really cool looking. Interesting. All right, what else? Pooh Bear. Ooh, the Batmobile? How big is that? 6.7 inch for $100. Jesus. Yeah, the knockovers. It's nice and detailed. Oh, he's got the grappling hook to make the turn. I'd want the cover with the metal platings from the second one for that much money. Jeez, grimness. Zootopia. OG Batmobile. Oh, does it come up Batman? Oh, look, it's got the parachutes. I see this comes with a Batman and a Robin, 2 of them. See, that's not too bad for $90. At least you get the figures with it. 3PO. $40, that's not bad. We've had several Transformers animes recently. My favorite were Beast Wars 2, Neo, and Super Link. Yeah, I don't know how anime. Well, you also got Transformers Go, I guess. I've got a few figures out of that. It never made any sense how Penguin acquired the Batmobile schematics. Bad writing. Oh, he comes with a mouse droid. Oh, we fell. Leave me behind, Master Luke. Ah, he's got the leg off. That's awesome. Masters Maniac Mexico. Greetings, Night Shift. Your German follower living in Mexico sends you good collection vibes for this month. Even some new bootlegs are popping up. Transformer-wise, a new hype on Mexico's horizon. Nice. Welcome to the chat. Jetwing Optimus Prime. A little Bayformer action. That looks kind of cool. $94. Doesn't say how big this is, though. In addition to the jet wings, the figure includes the Energon axe weapon and its wooden stand. It's pretty neat. That is pretty darn neat. Ooh, Bane Bat Tumbler. Yeah. The camouflagey one. Hinges, I guess. Opens up. Turret rotates. How big is that? 5.31 inches. Man, that's tiny. You just know if we can understand R2, it'd most likely be curse words, primarily directed at 3PO. Oh yeah, he's the most censored robot in the galaxy. They're always bleeping him out, for sure. For sure, for sure. All right. Looks like all the Rebel Tech stuff. Anything else neat and exciting looking? Statues. I'm not too much into statues. Anything new come out that's neat? Let's see here. Conan. New Japan Pro Wrestling Ultimates. Hiroshi Tashana. Japanese wrestling. Interesting. I've been to a few Ring of Honor wrestling matches. They go over to Japan quite a bit. It's cool. If you ever been to a Ring of Honor, so if you ever watch it on, I think they played on Comet TV. They bring in rolls of the crepe paper rolls, like the streamers. So they'll bring those in, and so when the people that you're like booing come up on the stage, you throw the streamers at them, which is pretty fun. Disney Mirrorverse. Yes. I've seen a lot of the Mirrorverse stuff out at Walmart lately. Is that a game? I don't know what the deal is with that. It's like, are they like dark universe versions? They're like all dark colors. The Buzz Lightyear looks really cool. Glow in the dark exclusive Mutagen Man. That's creepy AF. That's pretty cool. That might be a fun one to get for 31 Horror Toys. I don't know about $70 though for a 7-inch figure. That's $10 an inch. Oh, that's what she said. Toxic Crusaders Ultimate Toxie Radioactive. That's pretty cool. I got the Mego Toxic Avenger for 31 Horror Toys. That's pretty cool. Whoa, what is this? Radioactive Red Rage. So, do you heat him up? Okay, what is this? Radioactive Red Rage Toxie with a translucent green glow-in-the-dark injection in UV reactive color, changing paint. They all have 3 different looks, as if Toxie was reacting to climate change. Uses standard appearance, features bright neon paint, but put him in sunlight, and Toxie will almost instantly change to an angry red. In the dark, he will glow in the dark a menacing green. That's actually very cool and possibly worth $50. Well, if I was a WWF fan as a boy and lost interest since living in Mexico, I regained interest in Lucha Libre. I go frequently, and the collection grows and grows. Nice. I've never been to a Lucha Libre match. There are a few Lucha guys, I think in WWE. There's Rey Mysterio, who's kind of a Lucha style. There are a few of them in Ring of Honor, which Ring of Honor is like the minor league wrestling match. If you haven't seen, a lot of guys from Ring of Honor go up to WWE and ACW and WWC or WCW, whatever they are, those matches. So you see a lot of those guys go over there. But I've never been to an actual Lucha Libre match. That would actually be very fun. I've been to Ring of Honor, I've been to WWF. I haven't been to WWE since they switched the names over in the early 2000s. It'd probably be pretty fun to go to a Lucha match. Toxic Crusaders, always wanted them crossovers with the Turtles. Yes, both shows had the same sense of humor. Yes, and they were both mutants and radioactivity and all that kind of stuff. Totally would make sense, man. Would totally make sense. That's very cool. I kind of want to get that guy. I may have to put him on my list to pick up 31 War Toys in 31 days. That is amazeballs. Ah. Yeah, I like it. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Baxter Stockman variant. I wonder what makes it the variant. Comes with a mouser. That's cool. I always liked Baxter when they turned him into the Fly. Although when I was a kid, I was mad that they made Baxter a white guy, because when I read the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics, Baxter was a black guy. And he didn't become a Fly in the original comics that I recall. I believe he got his head. I want to say he got his head cut off, and he got put on a robot body in the original comics. I believe that's what happened to Baxter in the comics. The foot soldier's pretty cool. I am old, buddy. For me, it was WWF. I almost hit the 50. I'm close, man. I turned 46 this year. This August, I'll be 46. So it was definitely WWF for me. I've got a lot of wrestling figures. Glenn Webb actually got me into wrestling figures. If you've ever watched Glenn Webb, he's passed away now, sadly, I think about 6 or 7 years now. And he was a big wrestling fan. He was probably the best action figure reviewer out there, in my opinion. I loved how the energy he had, his style. There's a lot of things that I've taken from him and kind of incorporated into my own reviews. I put a lot of like the ankle rocker pivot in my reviews. That comes directly from Glenn. That's a an homage to Glenn for sure. And getting the rotating table, I got that from him too. Which is what he's a great reviewer. Go check him out if you don't know who it is. He's got a lot of good wrestling videos on there, and he's the reason I do the 31 horror toys in 31 days every year as an homage to him in his memory, and we dedicate that to him every year. He did it the first year, and then he passed. And the reason that I do the 31 horror toys in his memory was he and I were actually chatting about, because I always did a Halloween toy. I'll be 29 in October. Oh, cool. Good deal, Alex. I bought it was a wrestling figure, actually. It was one of the zombie figures. It was it Triple H? I want to say it was either Stone Cold or Triple. I want to say it was Triple H. Yeah, it's Triple H as a zombie, WWE Zombies. And I had just bought the figure, and it was in August. And I was like, I think I'm going to use this one for 31 horror toys. Have you seen these yet? And he and I were chatting back and forth, and he was like, I've seen them online, but I haven't seen any in the store yet. And the next day he passed away. Bless him. And I had no idea. That'd be the last time, I'd get to chat with him. And he was always very nice. He was a big YouTuber and big following. And he always interacted with me as a small YouTuber, and that made such a huge impact on me. So he's greatly missed. And I've been working on a custom figure for him for a while, so I need to finish that. Yeah, these all look pretty cool. Ghost Ultimates Papa Emetrius. What is this? This is weird. I don't know what this goes to. Newest figure of their Ultimates collection, iconic heavy rock phenomenon, Papa Emetrius. Yeah, don't know what this is. I always loved how Glenn called attention to the obscure comic characters like the Circus of Crime. They need more love. Yeah, I agree. Madam Web, he brought up Madam Web on a review. Did a review of her. I think it was a Toy Biz back in the day, and before she started getting popular again, for sure. I go and check him out. Yeah, I've actually been recommended to you by David from Open by Chance. Lately, I've invested a lot of time into the hobby, so I love new input. Thanks, man. Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, fantastic. Thanks, David, for recommending my channel. I appreciate that. I try to put out as much content as I can. I interact with you guys as much as I can. I do live chats. I don't have anything scheduled for live chats, so I just kind of randomly pop them up. Alex will tell you that for sure. I should probably do something more consistent. But we do a lot of Transformers, Star Wars, lots of geeky stuff, Masters of the Universe, wrestling every now and then. Haven't done a wrestling figure in a while. I need to get back into that. And lately, I've been putting, if you go to my community page on my YouTube channel, I put polls up of what figure you want to see next. Like today we put up, it was the Transformers Optimus Primal Red Series. I got that review up today. I'm still working on Pterosaur. This was one that was a request a while ago, so I'm still working on Pterosaur. And then the poll that just won was Shockwave here, so working on him as well. I'll be putting probably tomorrow, put up another poll on what you guys would like to see review next. I got a ton of figures, so I put about 5 up, say, what do you guys want to see next? And let you guys kind of run the channel. So check out his evolution videos. Great guide to what your options are if you want an Abomination or a Rhino or Apocalypse. Glenn Webb, yes. Glenn Webb's Evolutionary action figure series. That was probably, I think, his premier video series was the Evolution, the action figure evolution, and his action figure hunt. His hunting videos were really fun too, for sure. The original 31 Horror Toys was good. Also, he did the Star Wars Advent Calendar. I do that every year in his memory as well. Nowhere near as good as he does, but I also do that in his memory each year. So very cool, very nice. Try to keep his name alive, man, every year. I spend 2 months every year, trying to keep the guy alive in memory. Great stuff. But yeah, action figure evolution. Yeah, definitely check that out. That's a good call, Alex. Conan figures. Oh yeah, looky here. Oh, these are cool. Oh, look at this dude. Yes. Conan in the war paint and Thulsa Doom. These are very nice. That's a good sculpt too. That looks pretty Arnie. I like that. That's pretty darn cool. Oh, he's got the blood on the sword. I'm digging it. I'm digging that. He needs to do the King Conan movie and then have like The Rock be his son. Totally into Masters. What a surprise. But I also collect Transformers, Mask, Big Jim, and Mexican bootleg stuff. I'm all about some bootleg toys, man. I love a good KO figure. I've got, in fact, a really nice KO. A couple of KOs over here that are pretty awesome. Let me get these horror toys out the way. Can I get this guy not little Darth Maul? I also do a lot of custom figures. I got a baby Darth Maul that I did. I still haven't reviewed him yet. I can't decide if I want to put the horns on his head or not. But yeah, custom figures, those are fun to do. And then I got this, a little dusty, this KO Bumblebee Nemesis Prime. This is pretty awesome. I need to do a review on him. I got this guy from China, sirtoys.com. Fantastic site. And then this guy, if I can get this matrix off of him, another KO Nemesis from the Bayformer stuff. All kinds of dusty. He's all clear, translucent. Need to do a review on him. He's been sitting there for like a hot minute. And then, oh, here's another custom if you're into horror stuff and Marvel. This is a custom zombie Wolverine I did from Toy Biz Wolverine. I did a review on him for last year's 31 Horror Toys in 31 Days. It was a junked up Toy Biz Wolverine I got for like $1 at the flea market, and then I did the custom on it. So that was a really, really fun review for sure. So what else am I working on custom-wise? Also, I've been working on a Pack Rat custom from Rat Trap. So I've been working on him for a while. He's getting close to getting done. And then I've got over here. Oh, get out of the way, baby Yoda. or Baby Maul. I guess it's Baby Maul. All right. I got over here on my box. I've got a custom Panther that I'm working on from the CGI He-Man cartoon. So I've been working on this for a minute. I still got to get a lot of the paint around the helmet. But yeah, he's coming off pretty cool, pretty nice. The claws are going to get painted to copper. So I placed all the black with copper. I think the fur is looking pretty good. It looks like it's flocked, but it's not flocked. So yeah, that's turning out pretty good. So do a lot of things on my channel here. So glad you're here, buddy. I remember that badass Van Helsing figure he reviewed needs to be in a Dracula movie. Yes. Yeah, I agree, Glenn. I think I reviewed that same figure on my channel, actually. I reviewed one of them. It was the Bat Dracula, the one where he's the Bat monster. I did that one. I think that's the same one. I used to be into Bionicle, stopped around the underwater thing. I've never been into the Bionicles. If it comes to Arnold, I don't have his body, but I've got his accent. There you go. Das Deutsches accent. Das Deutsches accent is a good accent. Yeah. Willkommen auf Deutschland. I used to live in Hamburg back in, I don't know, mid-90s. I was in the Navy. I was in Hamburg. So, ich spreche ein klein Deutsch. Nicht gut Deutsch. There is a great new designer coming up here. His name is Marcos Lascano. He's got great molds and fantastic results. I guess you would like his work. Sounds cool. Face it, Disney will never do a Marvel Zombies justice. It needs to be a hard R with the comics' dark humor. I've got the Zombie Captain America Marvel Legend. I'm going to review that this year. Panther, yep. As soon as I get that done, I'll do the review on it. That's the one I've been working on lately. So, ich komme aus Kiel. Is that north? Is it northern Deutschland? Let's see. Kiel, Germany. Map. Yeah, north. Okay. Yeah, north of Hamburg. I was going to say, it kind of sounds north. Yep. I've never been up that way. I know about where it is. More north than Hamburg. Yeah, it's like towards the northern. It looks like it's towards the northern edge of Deutschland. How long have you been in Mexico? What brought you to Mexico? From Germany to Mexico? That had to have been work. Speaking of painted big cats, remember the black tiger from Beastmaster? It died from the oil they put it. Oh, poor thing. That's terrible. This snake guy looks flipping awesome. Yeah, that looks wicked. See, these are figures I could probably pick up. I could get into the Conan ones. Talkin' Shop Ultimates, Carl Anderson. The Machine Gun. Boom, boom. The Talkin' Shop. Bierski. Yeah, Japanese wrestling figures. Oh, Andre the Giant robed version. I don't know about that head sculpt. I like the robe. I remember, oh, he's got a tiny little beer can. I remember him doing the Japanese wrestling circuit. Biru. Python Cult Orgy is an odd thing to say. That's pretty awesome. I bet. So, excuse me. So when I was a kid, I want to say it was around 86, 87, I went to Market Square Arena here in Indianapolis and went to a WWF match. And it was Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, and it was a Macho Man, and who was the guy with him? It wasn't the Ultimate Warrior. It might have been Roddy Piper. I can't remember who Macho Man had with him. But yeah, they were all wrestling, and it was flipping awesome. And he was so massive back then. I could imagine. I bet he like literally was a giant in Japan. I'd rather be dressed up per the Princess Bride. Yes. Yes. I actually did a review on the Masters of the WWE Universe, Andre, a few days ago. You guys should go check that out. And I use a clip from Princess Bride in that. And the weather favors my motorbike likes. In the end, it's what we love, and God that made me stay here. Right on. Yep. I've got a Harley myself. For sure. Let's see here. By the way, Masters, I do, if you ever watch my videos, my reviews, I do stop motions in front of the videos for most of them. Try to have fun with them. Robert E. Howard was low-key scaly. Too many Snake Men in his stories. Sus. Muckman. Yeah, that guy's kind of gross looking. Yeah, I could totally see Toxic Avenger hanging out with Muckman. Totally seeing these two together. Casey Jones. I've seen this at Walmart a couple times. I've passed on him. It's like the only one I've seen. Over by the Nika figures. I do, and I comment on as you answer. Thanks for interacting. Cool. Good deal. Nope. 87 Casey never took his mask off. No, he never did. Podcast Ultimates, Brian Myers. He's got a little action figure of himself. That's awesome. That's funny. An action figure with his own action figure. That's fantastic. Casey is a peg warmer here. Oh, yeah? I haven't seen him too terribly often. Most of the turtle stuff sells out pretty quick here in Indiana. Right now, there's a lot of the 2-packs by Nika. Cartoon 2-packs. Those look pretty cool. They look like the toys. Man, that looks like the toy, just bigger and more detailed. Like, it looks like it should have a squishy head like the toy did. I've got like 3 of these old school turtles, Mecha Turtles, metalheads. I need to get 4 of them so I can repaint them all in the turtle colors. Is what I want to do. Conan. That's pretty cool. I think the war paint looks like it's got a little bit better head sculpt, or is it the same head sculpt? It's just the black war paint changes it. It's probably the same head sculpt. I don't know. That looks different. Is it different? It is a different sculpt. Interesting. Almost would like to get that and take the black off of it and put it onto this body. That would be kind of cool. I still have my 1987 Rocksteady, worn out, chipped paint, no accessories anymore. Hey, but you still got him. The thing is, we have really good TMNT bootlegs, so people, as far as they're not collectors, pass on the originals, which is good for me. Yeah, there you go. Evil. Is that his wrestling name? Evil? Kind of like the Grim Reaper. Looks pretty cool. I wonder if they got this wrestling circuit on Comet too with Ring of Honor. Bushi. Hiroma Takasashi. Tetsuya Naoto and Evil. Yeah, I guess his name is Evil. Okay, fair enough. I got him, Bebop, Splinter, and the Turtle Shredder in a big pile for Christmas. Nah, nice. Remember how excited I was. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole show right there. That's awesome. I got them periodically. I had the Turtles, Bebop, and Rocksteady. Definitely Rocksteady. I don't know about Bebop, to be honest. I can't remember. I had the Mouser, Splinter. I had some variations of the Turtles, but yeah, that was like the last of the toys as I was a kid. I was coming out of action figures when the Turtles came out. Thundercats, Captain Cracker. Well, isn't that racist? I do not remember that character. I guess that's with the Pirates. I remember the Pirates coming in at the end, but I don't remember that character. Slide looks cool. That looks really good. Jaga. They should do a translucent blue version of this guy. Bald Jaga looks like Sean Connery. Wrestling guy, Splinter. Yeah. Cool. Not too bad. Not too bad. The Princess Bride. Here you go. Here's your Princess Bride Fezzik. Oh, he's got the rock. He throws him. I didn't have to miss. Who makes these? McFarlane Toys. How tall is he? 7 inches. That's pretty cool. What's he come with? An open hand, hold the rock. What is that thing? Oh, a peanut. Okay. Sly's the design inspired by the goblins in Rankin Bass. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. The goblins from the Hobbit movie. Yeah. Oh, I love the Hobbit movie. What's his name that did Gandalf? Oh, I can't think of his name. Old school actor from the 70s. Did a lot of westerns. He's still the Gandalf. I still love his Gandalf. He did that so much. Like, my name is Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. The lightning hits and everything. I loved that way more than Ian McKellen's was good, but it was like totally opposite of that. And I guess they kind of had to differentiate him, right? But yeah, his was so much more like, oh, you don't remember me? Master says, I remember that one great Christmas with Castle Grayskull. Yes. Skeletor, He-Man, and the So Wished web store. Nice. Oh, wait, it wasn't Webby. They gave me, it was Splinter. Nice. Nice. You got He-Man, Skeletor, and Castle Grayskull. Yeah, man. That's a Christmas. Yeah, I got Castle Grayskull at Christmas myself. I've got the new Castle Grayskull, the Origins one. I still haven't opened it up. I found it at Target on the west side of Indianapolis. They had 2 of them. I bought one. I should have bought the other one. I've never seen that in the stores since. Only seen it one time on the east side of Indianapolis, and they only had 2 of them. Fezzik could have been a bath. Yes. I'm kind of wondering what the size of the other ones are. I'd love some Rankin Bass Hobbit figures. Yeah, that would actually be very, very cool. Christopher Lee. He was Saruman in the new movies. Gandalf in the old Bass and Rank. Let's see here. Bass and Rank Hobbit. It's going to kick me in the buttocks when I read this. All right. IMDb. So John Huston. Yeah, there we go. John Huston, the voice of Gandalf. Fantastic. Orson Bean as Bilbo. Such a nice man. He was on the Johnny Carson show all the time. He was also in an episode of 2.5 Men where Charlie was sleeping with his wife, his trophy wife, and he's telling Charlie about all the women he used to sleep with back in the day, and they were like in the 20s and 30s and 40s, and warning Charlie not to be like him, I guess, and he ends up leaving with his mom. But Orson Bean sadly passed away a few years ago in Venice, California, over by my buddy's house in Los Angeles. He was hit. He got killed by a car. He was crossing the road at a crosswalk, and he got hit by, it was a hit and run. Somebody hit him and kept going, and he died from that accident, and they never caught the person that killed him, which is so sad. He was such a nice guy. Very cool. I saw him a couple times out there in Venice. He lived there, and just so sad he passed. I opened it 3 weeks ago. It's even better than the real thing. Oh, the Castle Grayskull? Yeah. I need to take a look at it. Rankin Bass Smog would have been a huge bath. Yes, it could be a massive bath. Who else was in here? Anybody else that was? Glenn Yarbrough. He was the balladeer. Glenn Yarbrough. He was a country singer or folk singer. Richard Boone was Smog. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of these guys, man, they're such classic old actors. Crazy. Let's see all the cast and crew. Yeah, I think Orson Bean and John Huston. John Huston was the biggest name in that movie. Don Messick did a lot of the voices, and so did Jack DeLeon. Interesting. Yeah, man, that would make a good set. I would love some of those figures. For sure. I also remember Orson Bean from Dr. Quinn. I had a thing for Jane Seymour. Yeah, I kind of did. Kind of sometimes. Depends on what show she was on. John Huston played an orangutan in Battle for Planet of the Apes. Really? Hans Conrad Thorin was Captain Hook in Disney's Peter Pan. I can see that. I can definitely see that. All right, so he was 7 inches. How tall are these figures? 7 inches. So they're totally out of scale. Oh, that's sad. Buttercup. Princess Buttercup. She didn't come with anything? She's got a red dress. That's what Buttercup comes in. As you might know, the voiceover industry is huge in Germany, so I relate to other actor Spaten. movie, but I love it. Nice. Yeah, you'd have to voiceover acting. Probably in a lot of countries, I would presume voiceover is huge to translate American film and TV, because I mean that's one of the big things we output, right? I know it's big in Japan and France. Montaigne, Inigo Montaigne. My name is Inigo Montaigne. You killed my father. Now you must die. He got his sword at least. The Dread Pirate Roberts. Does he come unmasked? It's the Man in Black. He doesn't. You think you'd see these out at Walmart. Jenny, run, Forrest, run! Fezzik with a cloak. I guess you're gonna get Fezzik. Why not get him with a cloak? But he doesn't come with a rock. I think I'd want him with a rock. Oh, that's the isn't that the death guy cloak? Isn't that what that is? I have to admit, young Alex has a huge knowledge. There's hope. That way you may get past the sword. Yes. Alex, he's on my channel quite a bit. He is a big friend of the channel. He hits the bulk of the chats, and he's always on the reviews and stuff. A hobby of mine is searching for foreign dubs to cartoons I like. It gives me a slightly different viewing experience. I found the Hungarian dub to Batman the Animated Series. Interesting. Vizini. Oh, that is not a very good likeness of that guy at all. It's got 2 goblets, though. That's kind of cool. Well, it says 7-inch scale, so maybe they are bigger than the others. I don't know. I'd have to see them. Kind of want to get this. Oh, the wedding dress Princess Buttercup. She looks like Cinderella here. She's really the only character I don't really want out of the set, and she's the main character. Bloodied Montoya. That's gruesome. You got anything different besides the paint job? No. What can I say? I'm a pop culture addict. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Alex, do you have a YouTube channel? Or you just stalk mine? You could probably do a YouTube channel with all the stuff, you know, man. Like do interesting tidbits and things. Woo! Oh, quantum mechanics. 1/6 scale. So this is basically a Hot Toys type of figure. It looks good. Yeah, that's basically a Hot Toys figure. Yep, 12 inches. Whoa. There we go. A replica sword. $400. 31 inches. That's pretty cool. Funnily, Monk also had a 6-fingered man, except he killed a wife rather than a father. Prepare to Die card game. Vinyl LP, the soundtrack. Montoya's sword is sold out. His is cooler. Thought about doing a sword collection with movie swords, but TV swords. Sounds good to me. The next generation. Finally, one can rest in peace. Disney Mirrorverse. Oh, this is what you were talking about earlier, right, Alex? What is the Disney Mirrorverse? Let's look it up. I don't know this. Disney Mirrorverse. It's a mobile game. All right. The Mirrorverse. Get ready to defend against a dark, unrelenting threat in this action role-playing game. Enter new worlds with amplified Disney and Pixar Mirrorverse Guardians. Unite your Guardians together for an epic battle. Okay, so they're good guys fighting bad stuff. An amplified universe. Experience a new, completely original storyline that authentically reflects iconic Disney and Pixar characters uniting in ways you've never seen before. New Guardians join the fight monthly. Epic quests. Thrilling combat. Pre-register now. I have a YouTube channel. Don't use it too often. Whenever I do, it's usually random stuff. I'd like to become a reviewer one day. Need to save up for a better camera. Yeah, you can get pretty decent cameras out there. I actually got a... I'm very upset about this because I didn't research it well enough. But I had gotten a 4K camera to replace my OG HD camera. This is the one I do my reviews with. So I got the 4K camera here. It was a really good deal, but I discovered why it was a really good deal because there is no digital zoom and I cannot take 4K close-up pictures of the action figures. This is only good for wide shots. So it's really kind of a worthless camera to me for action figure reviews, which is a bit unfortunate. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. So, okay, so that's what the Mirrorverse is. So I've seen Buzz in store. He looks pretty cool. This is a very neat figure. I like the translucent wings. They've got a purple version of him too. So this is a regular Buzz. Yeah, there's one with him in purple, I think. Nah, Alex, you can just start with what you have. Content is always over some minor video quality issues. A knowledgeable guy like you will find their audience. That is a very true story, Masters Maniac. Use your cell phone. Just set your cell phone up and use that. Easy enough to do. Disney Mirrorverse Baloo. Ah, he's using the propeller as a blade. That's kind of cool. Does he have a jetpack? Oh, he's kind of like the Rocketeer. That's kind of fun. I considered doing video essays. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You could do... So there are channels that I watch like Certifiably In-Game and what's some of the other Star Trek? Few other Star Trek ones that I watch where they basically, pull up graphics and images and little videos and things and do voiceovers on with the laptop rather than actually doing like, cameras, review stuff with cameras and things. You could probably do that just as well. Be kind of cool. Jack Sparrow, the Fractured Jack. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one in the stores. This is kind of cool looking. The Fractured must be the purple because I know there's a... I know I've seen the Buzz Lightyear like that. Donald Duck. Interesting. Bell. Yeah, Sully. Fractured Sully. That looks cool. The prices aren't too bad either. They're pretty decent $12.99. They're about the size of a Masters of the Universe figure. Yep, there's Jack, regular Jack. I see him a lot. I tend to see these more at Meijer than I do anything else. Mickey. So kind of from Fantasia style Mickey. Kind of cool. Regular Sully. And big yellow armor. Goofy. Oh, the genie. Oh, that looks awesome. Baloo's gone hardcore. One bare necessity. He's concerned of whipping butts. Guys, I have to say goodbye as I serve the clinic tomorrow morning. It was a pleasure to chat with you, and hope to catch up with you soon. Hasta la vista. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht, Masters, Maniac Mexico. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Donald has a cubic stare. He's seen things. Bye, Maniac. Good luck. Yep. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate you stopping by. Here's the genie. It's pretty awesome. I like that. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like Buzz. I like Jack. I think the genie's the best one. I don't know, Buzz is pretty on point. They didn't change too much from Buzz. Buzz is basically Buzz. Interesting. Too bad that he doesn't have the dome, though. He doesn't have the little glass dome. It was a true pleasure. Danke, sir. Danke. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty cool stuff. What else? Anything turtle-wise that's different? $74 for the turtle blimp? It just feels like a lot of money for a balloon. Is it still the balloon? Do you blow it up? Mounting the fins, nifty patch kit included. Blows up to 30 inches long. Yeah, it blows up still, but God, $75. I don't think that's worth $75, man. People tend to forget Buzz had his own show. Oh, yeah. Was it Star Command? Buzz Lightyear and Star Command or something? On Disney Channel? The Turtle Wagon. My buddy's brother had this. He also had the blimp. The blimp was pretty cool, I will say, because it was pretty big as a kid. And it did hold all your turtle figures. I guess if I was going to get these figures, I would probably get the figures and get the blimp and hang it. Well, that would look pretty cool. Shredder could have won easily. Just had to pull a Hindenburg, right? Take him out real quick. For sure. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I think we've been on for bloody near 3 hours now. Alex, thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it. I think that's a good time to call it. Everybody that was watching, thanks for showing up. We got to look at some new Transformers coming out. Taking a look at what's coming out, the Walmart Collectors Club, or Collector Con coming out, along with some other neat stuff that is coming out and about. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the alert button to know when new videos come out. I try to put out as much content as I can each day. Check the community page. I'll put polls up to what you want to see next on review, so you kind of really control the channel. It's really what you guys want to see. And just put out today was Transformers Red Series, Optimus Primal. Check that video out. It's pretty darn cool. I think it's the best Red Series figure they put out thus far. Pretty darn awesome. You guys can follow me on all the social medias. Links are down below. And as always, look for more videos in the future. No biggie. Take care and sayonara. All right, Alex. Thanks, buddy. And we will talk to you guys later. Have a great week, guys.